The rules of the game are simple. In punishment for the uprising, each of the 12 districts must provide one girl and one boy called tributes to participate. The 24 tributes will be imprisoned in a vast outdoor arena that can hold anything from a burning desert to a frozen wasteland. Over a period of several weeks, the competitors must fight to the death. The last tribute left standing wins. Taking the kids from our districts, forcing them to kill one another while we watch. This is the capital's way of reminding us how totally we are under their mercy. I think about my sister, Primrose. I know these next few hours will be troubling for her. Her first reaping. She's as safe as it can get, since this is her first time. But she's worried about me, that the unthinkable might happen. I protect Prim in every way I can, but I'm powerless against the reaping. But I force myself to stay calm. This is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Someone is gripping my arm, a boy from the seam, and I think maybe I started to fall and he caught me. There must have been some mistake. This can't be happening. Prim was one slip in thousands. Her chances so remote that I wouldn't have even bothered about worrying about her. Hadn't I done anything? Taken the Tezzeret, refused to let her do the same? One slip in thousands. Her odds have been entirely in her favor, but it hadn't mattered. Somewhere, far away, I can hear the crowd murmuring unhappily as they always do because no one thinks this is fair. And then I see her, the blood drained from her face, hands clenched and fists to her side, walking stiff, small steps up towards the stage, passing me, and I see the back of her blouse being untucked and hangs out from her skirt. It's the details, the untucked blouse forming a ducktail that brings me back to myself. Prim! A strangled cry comes out from my throat, and my muscles begin to move again. Prim! I reach her just as she's about to mount the steps. With one swoop in my arm, I push her beside me. I volunteer as tribute. There's some confusion on stage. District 12 hasn't had a volunteer in decades. The rule is that once a tribute's name has been pulled from the ball, an eligible boy or girl can step forward to take his or her place. It's in some districts in which winning the reaping is such a great honor, the volunteering is complicated. But in District 12, where the word tribute is pretty much synonyms for the word corpse, volunteers are all extinct. Prim is screaming hysterically beside me. She's wrapped her skinny arms around me like a vice. Prim, let go, I say harshly, because this is upsetting me and I don't want to cry. When they televise the replay of my reaping tonight, everyone will make note of my tear and mark me as an easy target. A weakling. I will give no satisfaction. Let go. I can feel someone pulling her from my back. I turn and see Gale has lifted Prim off the ground, and she's thrashing in his arms. He carries Prim off towards my mother. I steel myself and climb the steps. Bravo, gushes Effie Trickett. That's the spirit of the games. She's pleased to finally have a district with a little action going on in it. What's your name? I swallow hard. Katniss Everdeen. I say, I bet my buttons that was your sister. Don't want her to steal the glory, do we? Come on, everybody. Let's give a big round of applause to our newest tribute. Thrills Effie Trickett, to the everlasting credit of the people of District 12. Not one person claps. So instead of acknowledging the applause, I stand there, unmoving while they take part of the oldest form of dissent they can. Silence. Which shows we do not agree. We do not condone. All of this is wrong. Then something unexpected happens. At least, I don't expect it because I don't think of District 12 as a place that cares about me. But a shift has occurred since I've stepped on stage. At first, then another, then almost every member of the crowd touches the 3 middle fingers of their left hand and touches it to their lips and holds it out to me. It's an old and rarely used gesture of our district, occasionally seen at funerals. It means thanks, it means admiration, it means goodbye to someone you love. Now I am truly in danger of crying, but fortunately, Haymitch chooses this time to come strangling across the stage to congratulate me. Then he plummets off the stage and knocks himself unconscious. He's disgusting, but I am grateful. With every candle gleamed on him, I have just enough time to release one small choke sound in my throat and compose myself. I put my hands behind my back and stare into the distance. I can see the hills I climbed this morning with Gale. For a moment, I yearn for something. The idea of me leaving the district, making our way into the woods, but I know I was right for not running off, because who else would have volunteered for prim? Thank you.